Hi Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot reading. Cancer Love Tarot reading, Cancer Love reading. And as is really always the case, I say almost always, pretty much, it's always the case that this is also your Cancer Love Messages reading. Channeled love messages, speaking of messages, messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Cancer, Knight of Swords is already coming through Libra and Mercury energy. So your person wants to say a lot to you. You know, it's like they're coming in no matter what. Is this now? When is this? Libra energy. Of course, Libra is connecting us also to Venus, the planet of love, and also some balance, renewal, a balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies so they can be truthful and clear with themselves and be truthful and clear with you. That's a transactional energy there. It's clarity in relationships. It's information. It's truth. They're coming out of some pretty turbulent waters. Look at the wind blowing around here in the palm trees. This could actually be resonating with some of you in location, but I know that's not for everybody. Look, they're coming right here to a crab. This is not a Cancer energy, the Knight of Swords. It's Libra and Mercury. Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, oftentimes also around reading and writing. So it can be around an SMS, a voicemail, an email. Maybe something's already come through. But that's you. Look, they're coming out here. That's you. That's a crab. Cancer. Really early here in your reading. But that clearly wanted to be your overall energy today. Cancer, I'm channeling for you in January 2024. Happy New Year, by the way, if you are here in real time. You could be here in real time. You could also be here many months, even years later, and that's because this is a timeless reading. You're here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection, Cancer. It means there's a message here for you. I want to show you what's coming in. It's kind of intense, but this is what's coming in. It's the Tower energy. So was there a Tower moment between the two of you? Because they're kind of standing in front of Archangel Gabriel. It's judgment here. Get some clarity. Make a decision. Wake up. What do you want? What they're wearing here, this dog, Archangel Gabriel, with matters of the heart on their mind, a butterfly flying up to it. This is around the two of you. It's around your person. We saw that getting some clarity for themselves so they can bring it to you. So is this a conversation about to take place? And what's going on with this Tower energy? Was there a Tower moment? For some of you, there may have been. It won't be for everybody. But then again, what is that for you? You know, is it arguing? Is it how things ended? Is it not talking? Because I will tell you, there is an energy here that they want to be honest. It's also an energy of getting to the root of the issues. You know, fire is a destroyer. It's causing the lightning here causing the fire. We also know that it's nature's way of rejuvenation, regeneration, I should say, and that ground being fertile, you know, when it's time, nature taking its course around some timing. Is there timing stuff going on here? There is a dove kind of flying off here. And yeah, that's peace and energy. They come in a pair. We only see one. So let's see what's going on completely here. But Archangel Gabriel, I want to tell you, being here already in this energy of the Knight of Swords, it's an energy of them coming back in here and some kind of resolution, whether this is closure or reconciliation. They are, at the very least, coming in here asking for forgiveness, wanting to bring in some clarity, wanting to bring in some truth. Also, we know getting that for themselves. It's kind of like shaking out a rug, you know? So let's see exactly what this is meaning today in terms of this communication. All the decks that I'm bringing in today are linked below in the description. You'll also find all the playlists, of course, Cancer, your zodiac readings, all 12 zodiac signs, also all signs, tarot readings. Those are all signs love tarot readings. They're love readings for the collective, and they're generally daily readings, sometimes every other day. If you feel inspired or drawn to a reading, there's a reason for that. So feel free to check them out. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings below. So feel free to check those out as well. Look what is coming in here. We have the Magician and we have the Five of Cups. So your person is missing you. They're also regretting how I feel some of the things that were said. They're missing talking to you. You're still very much on their mind, thinking about, I feel like, some future decisions as well as this today's decision, because you can see the connection here. Look, the Two of Cups on their mind, right in front of Sun, which of course is the source and an outcome. So it really is, it's kind of like wishful energy too. It's like biggest wish energy, future possibilities, decisions. Venus and Cancer energy here in front of Source, in front of that Sun, happy outcome, sort of like what they're thinking about. And I feel like you're both thinking about that. And again, here in this Five of Cups, there is some regret here. Mars and Scorpio energy, they regret leaving you, feeling like they didn't love you. And I don't think that's the case at all. Could it also be around some things that were said in a conversation? Yes. Also, this is wanting to show, oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so it's wanting to come in. Also here, the Knight of Pentacles, and it's showing us justice. This is really clear. Clarity, truth. Yeah, okay. So the Knight of Pentacles also, we're going to, I think we might be, I think we're in. I think this is your reading beginning already. This is what happens when it's ready to come in. For some of you, there was some arguing or some things said. They regret it and they're sorry. So they're sending that through. And what's on their mind too could also be around what they're coming in here to say. So there's definitely apologetic energy. Whether there's already been an apology, there's an apology coming. I do feel if there hasn't been, there will be one. It's a matter of when. Let's see what else is going on here. Because that's also coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. It came through actually really asking for forgiveness in the Judgment energy. And we know this Knight of Swords has a whole lot to say and is not really giving up. Look, they're coming right out here to you, Cancer, which is just really interesting here, being that it's not a Cancer energy. And this Five of Cups, you know, look at all the emotional energy. Of course, Scorpio is in your family of water signs. It's still flowing. So there's still hurt here. Both of you, they're feeling the loss. They're missing you. They are really regretting whatever happened here so that you're not communicating. Again, it could be some of the hurt that was around some things that were said. And they're really wanting to come in here and apologize. I feel like this is what is going on. The Magician is here, and it also revealed justice. Libra energy, Venus energy. Some kind of solution around the truth. 11 is a master number. It's around new beginnings. Is this more than just an apology? Fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. The connection, too, of just how you feel about each other is really strong, regardless of whatever's going on here. But the renewal energy is also quite strong here in justice because infinity is connected to Libra energy. And we're seeing the renewal here in the Magician. You know, new beginnings, an opportunity, the potential that's still here. Is this now? Is this later? Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy. Manifesting you, manifesting soulmate energy. So bringing in that energy of how they feel about you, seeing you as a soulmate. Of course, we can have more. We have many soulmates in the world, romantic and otherwise, but this is really specifically for you. So there is some dreamy energy here, some daydreaming, you know, wanting to turn these visions that they have into reality. That's communication. Is it more? They definitely want to apologize. They want to be honest with you, and they're thinking a lot about it, wanting to, and I feel taking this inspired action. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. It's on their mind here with the Two of Cups. We know that the energy was strong and that it wanted to stay here and be your first card down. The Knight of Swords, your first card in general, and the Knight of Pentacles right here in the partnership placement. I want to tell you, so this is pushing through some obstacles, some karmic energy as well coming through. And it's also humility. It's an apologetic energy. And making peace energy here. Look, this apple for the horse is kind of looking at it. You know, it's an abundance energy. Wanting to, you've been waiting for this. Really wanting you to trust them. What does that mean? Okay. But this one, of course, that's new beginnings. It's the end of a cycle. It's the renewal. So what is the cycle? I feel it's the no contact, no communication. Is it more? Is it the end of separation too? Is it going to bring you back together, this truth and this apology? Or is this only what you've been waiting for? Because that is coming here. Look, they have, it's like you have, it's like you have them in the palm of your hands. Cancer. How they feel about you feels really, I'm getting really goosebumpy. It's really intense. There's definitely a making peace energy. There's coming through with this apology. It's incredible. And again, this infinity symbol, you know, connecting to the balance, to the renewal, to the truth. That's also an 8, of course, and that is an action number. And yeah, it's around some karma. Having worked that out, working that out. I mean, look at connect the karma with justice too. It's kind of like they got it or they're getting it and having a lot of realizations, kind of triggering them, inspiring them, I should say, and in particular from Archangel Gabriel with judgment to come here and communicate. Yeah, these are yours. It's just how it is. And it's just how it is. What can I say? Your reading has begun. We have 2 decks going here. It's almost like the 2 of you. This is really interesting today. Look at this Cancer energy here. The 3 of Cups. Mercury and Cancer energy, which we saw here. Okay? And it's around the communication. Look, they're waiting for their cups here to be filled. Really anticipating it. We have a stork who generally is delivering some kind of message. Flying off, like it's already happened or it's going to be happening. Soul connection, we already know that. It's incredibly strong. This is around timing. So was somebody ready? Somebody wasn't. Somebody was available. Somebody wasn't. Are you wanting to talk? Because I feel like they're wanting to talk. You know, are they ready to talk? It sure feels that way. Mercury, again, oftentimes is connected to reading and writing. It can also be, of course, for some of you in person, because this reunion energy can be around friends and family. I don't know that's for everybody. But look, it's coming here with the Chariot, so it could even be traveling to a particular location. This isn't for travel for everyone, physical, actual travel, but for some of you, yeah. It's Cancer energy, it's the moon energy, and it's changing something by kind of what somebody's doing. It's overcoming some of the obstacles, which are including their energy, which has not been balanced, the divine feminine, divine masculine energy, which we all have, you know, and a multitude of reasons why we make decisions we regret, but that's one of them. They were not in the balanced energy, making some bad decisions. We saw that in judgment. We're seeing the regret here in the 5 of Cups. So wanting to communicate with you is incredibly clear, and I do feel like you've been waiting for that. Around some timing, divine timing, communication, a message. Again, it can be around SMS, social media, and email, but it, you know, whether this is in person, a voicemail, a phone call, or a message, it's clearly coming, or maybe even already has, and it's a really emotional energy. It's kind of getting the obstacles out of the way and moving, and it's changing everything here. So is this purely resolution connected to closure, just the resolution to close things out, or is this reconciliation? Because that judgment energy has been incredibly strong. My gosh. It just took flight. 8 of Swords. Yeah, this 8 of Cups energy. Look at that. Okay. It's connected here to the Devil, the King of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, a delay. Delay in this truth that you've been waiting for. Look at that, the Page of Cups here too. And it's around this attachment and the devil energy, why they haven't been communicating. We see here, look at where it wanted to be, the Chariot. Because that's also an energy of timing. It's like assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. You know, the outcome, how things have been going. It's connected to justice, to the truth. It's connected to the truth, which is connected to the sun in reverse, Leo energy, the source, which is telling us what we already know, but it's a validation. It's a delay in getting that truth. And a sadness around waiting for it. But we see it on the move, and look what it's around. Here's the other thing. The Eight of Cups is connected directly to the Chariot. So this is both the past energy of your person not communicating. For some of you also just breakup energy, you know, walking away energy. Eight of Cups, what can I say? Some ghosting energy, Saturn and Pisces energy. So that energy is here, or the truth around what's happened, I should say, but is still here, which is connected to an attachment in the devil energy, which brought us where we are. The King of Swords in reverse, not communicating, which we see that that Knight of Swords has grabbed that sword. They're trying to work something out here, and they really want to talk to you. Look what they're coming in with. The Page of Cups also with the King of Cups. And before I send this message through, there's a message that is just like in line, saying, I need you to bring this message through. It can be for some of you that you have already let this go, or that you're close to, because we're seeing the Chariot and the Eight of Cups as well. And that is an action. And that is a leaving energy. You know, it's kind of it can be a moving on energy. Although the energy here also of abandonment and not communicating is really strong around your person. Perhaps that is for some of you. Maybe you don't want to talk anymore. So that is not for everyone, but I would be remiss if I ignored my guides and that energy needed to come through. This Page of Cups, look what is holding that cup here. It's an octopus tentacle, and they live at the bottom of the water. And look, there's a stork again, or is that a seagull? They live at the bottom of the water and the ocean, the divine, the emotional energy. So it's really, really deep coming up here with the cup. And it's here. Look at this King of Cups who's been trying to suppress their feelings for you, Pisces energy. A strong energy of that, not anymore. This is coming out of that ego, realizing how much. I think they already knew. It's not a matter of not knowing, because the regret here for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you is strong, because it is just not true. I mean, you can see here the Eight of Cups also connecting with the Magician with that renewal, because that's an 8. It's an action number, but it's also around some karma. And it's also around the balanced energy in the renewal, which we see here. I feel like, I don't know if you know this already. If you already know, if you don't know, that you kind of have them hooked. I don't even know if you know that, but that's a message that's coming through, like literally in the palm of your hand. Maybe it's both of you, but that's the message that's coming through. And that's both the energy of the regret for how they left, because you can also see that look. The leaving, the moving, and the truth that's coming with that, and the delay to the truth. Again, for some of you leaving, but also wanting to communicate around it. Because this King of Swords in reverse, the no contact, no communication, and or there's something underneath this Page of Cups, and or in separation is connected to this attachment in the devil energy. Capricorn and Saturn energy. And Saturn is the planet, it's a planet of restriction, you know, the structure and rules and tradition and karma. Karmic debts to pay, karma to get through, obstacles, lessons, needing to be strong and persevering through that. So what is in that devil energy? You know, what is that other pentacle? Look, there's a pentacle here, and that's a contract, a commitment, a relationship. So it can be to another romantic energy, even some betrayal for some of you, but it can also be around other people. It can be around work, contract, money, ego, doing something that isn't for their higher good, isn't for anybody's highest good. Let's call it a vice, if you will. So working too much or money or something that they shouldn't have done or something that they really shouldn't be doing for themselves, it's here, and it led to this King of Swords in reverse. So that energy of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. The truth regarding that is coming. Communication is coming. How they feel about you, yeah, I feel they've been repressing it. This is somebody who put themselves in the Eight of Swords. You know, that is Jupiter and Gemini energy, and Jupiter, of course, is the biggest planet of prosperity and expansion, bringing in some hopeful energy and some information and optimistic energy, things moving and expanding and growing, and also around luck. You know, and that's some timing energy. But they're holding themselves back, and that's also connecting to Gemini. It's like they were, for some, that's okay. So there's an energy too here of kind of, I want to say, well, like for some of you, that vice, whatever that is, it's like around something they're doing that's not good. You know, like, yeah, let's just call it a vice, okay? And that is connecting here. It's like the Three of Cups is kind of spinning around for me. It's that energy. It's like, wait a minute, because they want to talk to you. But there's an energy here too of maybe that's part of the reason what they were doing in this Devil energy. And that Eight of Swords, that was also, interestingly enough, as you were not talking, they were doing more of it to try to forget, to suppress their feelings, which was just adding to all the overwhelming energy here in the Ten of Wands. Jupiter and Sagittarius energy of kind of why things were not moving forward. So the regret, the apologetic energy is here. The Devil energy is still here, but it's also because I feel like there hasn't been resolution around that. But I'll tell you, boy, have they been holding back some deep feelings for you, Cancer. And I like this energy of the King of Cups coming in with this Knight of Swords, with the Chariot and the Magician, because it's sincere. It's a sincere apology, Cancer. It's communication. I don't know what this is going to change, because the Judgment energy is saying get some clarity, make a decision. So are they just trying to come in with this apology? Maybe for some of you. It feels like it's a lot more. Let's see, because look what else we're seeing here, you know. The Ten of Pentacles. Could it be for some of you that there's another contract here that's around love and family? Yeah. Could be romantic love, but it could also be family energy. But I'll tell you, this is what's on their mind. And were you in the Ten of Pentacles? Were you here, the two of you, Mercury and Virgo energy? Were you building a life together, a long-term connection? Were you in a long-term commitment, or was it on the table? It's still on the table for you. And it is clearly what's on their mind. So I think this is a lot more than the truth and apology for a lot of you. The Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. The Knight of Pentacles, who is longingly looking at this apple. It's almost too like I am feeling like they're talking about you to somebody who's also just saying, you know, it's like around timing, like it just wasn't your time, or it's because they have guilt, but they're also really missing you. So there is somebody here too, third-party energy, that may have been a toxic energy too. That could be what we're feeling. But at the moment, it's not feeling toxic to me in terms of what they're saying about you or this connection. It's more of trying to kind of, I don't know, like soothe them, help them feeling from missing you or feeling guilty and down. And that's this particular puppy who's soothing the horse, who wants nothing more than to push through all this karmic energy, who wants to move through all these obstacles, who wants to come here and apologize to you and talk to you more than anything. They really, really want to talk to you. I feel want to hear your voice. Yes, this is on their mind. Is this now or is this the future? I think for some of you, it's now. Going back in or going into it. For some of you too, I do keep feeling this energy of, well, yeah, that it's just back, that it's still there for both of you, that this possibility has not been, this door hasn't been closed. Again, for some of you, maybe it has. For you, it hasn't for your person. I'll tell you that. For the person here today, it is not over. For some of you, maybe that energy came through and I had to bring that message through because my guides wouldn't let me not bring it through. So I want to show you that was sliding off the bottom of the deck, and this was revealing under the Page of Cups and it needed to come through. It's the Two of Pentacles. So there's that other contract. What is it? Ego, a vice, another love, other people involved, money, work, location. Look, that's the karma. That's infinity. That's also the truth. That's balance. It's a renewal here. And this dog looks pretty exhausted. We know they have been in, I feel like this is for everybody because you're both here. In this Ten of Wands energy, it's just been a lot, you know, it's overwhelming. So yeah, this is Capricorn and Saturn energy. And this is around a decision and a lot of weighing out a lot of options, I want to say. Looks like there's some kind of third party involvement. Again, is it just their ego? Is it just a matter of timing of commitment issues? Somebody ready, somebody not, somebody available, somebody not? Yeah. But it could also be that there's actual third parties in the way of romance or people who are kind of in the connection, if you know what I mean, interference, whether it's just in their head or in their life, because they're kind of stepping away from it. It's like Hierophant in reverse energy, you know, trying to break some kind of contract, not necessarily being sure how to do it. And they are sending this apology through again. I feel like for putting everybody here and just for really whatever has happened. So this is a strong apology coming in for sure. They're thinking a lot about you. They're wanting to communicate with you. They're missing you. I just heard they're missing your voice. So I don't know if you had lots of conversations or if some of you are involved in music or whatnot. This Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra energy. And again, it's around that Saturn energy and that Three of Swords, of course, around the heartbreak and the loss and the sadness around it. What happened? Look at this red thread of fate connection. And look, this big clock here in this energy around timing. It's just past, is it just past 2 o'clock here? Decision, it's like too late. Too late in timing. Not time around this connection. Something for sure around timing, but they are apologizing. That much is clear. Divine timing as well. You know, that's what that is. So this apology is really strong. How they feel about you is clear. Whether that's coming through or not, it's definitely an apology. And they are thinking a lot about you. I don't know. I feel like you hold more power. You are more, you mean more to them than you realize. That's what I wanted to say. Five of Wands, just wanted to reveal underneath that too. It's obstacles, it's challenges, and it was right here underneath the Two of Pentacles. Saturn and Leo energy. Saturn, again, the planet of restriction, other dogs, other people here. Slowing things down, structure, tradition, rules, some karma. Strong connection to Hierophant energy. You know, some contract. And again, whether it's ego or, you know, vices, whatever, money, work, other things. That I feel like is playing a part in kind of how they've been coping mechanisms, I should say. And or other people, Hello, that camera, I just watched it run out right before my eyes. The other contract energy is strong, so it can be both around what they've done and they're doing, but also connecting to Hierophant energy, other things like breaking contracts, work, money, relationships, thoughts even, ideas about commitment, whatever that is, it led to here, and they're sorry. And yeah, there's a lot of there's challenges and obstacles that are still here getting to this making peace energy here in the poppies. Some conflicting energy around this decision here, quite literally. And the lack of communication, but also that things are, I feel, well, they're changing. You know, for some of you, you're out. Not everybody. That just slid right off. And as that was sliding off, I was looking here, feeling like I need to look under this devil energy and see what is there. Okay, so it's bringing in the Nine of Wands, the moon in Sagittarius energy. And that is an energy of kind of like having some boundaries up, you know. And I also feel that way for some of you. But this is also kind of like some protection against rejection or being hurt. And this is somebody who has been participating in some activities or some, let's say, again, vices, coping mechanisms around because they've been trying to suppress how they feel about you and they don't want to suppress how they feel about you. So that's also coming through here, and it's connecting, of course, with the Ten of Wands. The Four of Wands coming in. Wow. This is very much on their mind. Venus and Aries energy. Three of Cups, Four of Wands. Both energies of coming together for some of you in person. And it could be around some particular event. Family and friends. It is a homecoming energy. So is it an actual dwelling, a place, city, state, country, event? It is a coming back in energy regardless. It's an incoming soulmate energy. It can be considered a marriage card. So for some of you, that can be something that there's around it, whether it's you, your person, or other people. But it is an incoming energy. It's a celebratory energy. It's Venus and Aries energy. It's also connected to a manifesting energy. You know what? They're really wanting to come and communicate with you and be honest with you. Have you seen something coming through, Cancer, or is it? Or is it now, is what I wanted to say. For some of you, there's already been some movement. It's the Chariot energy. And again, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. It can be that there's somebody literally traveling to an event. And that may have already happened too. But it's not for everyone that it's in person. But it is the communication. It's what you've been wanting. I feel it's what your person wants. It's been delayed. The Source is here in reverse. We see this big clock around timing as well. When things happened, when you were not talking or separation. Look at that. It's on the other end of the Eight of Cups, the apology that they have. That's moving forward here, but also the apology because of what happened. Okay, Cancer, I want to bring in some channeled love messages for you. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. If you feel you're sending a message, get on with your bad self. Telepathic energy, I feel, is really strong here. I want to talk, but I am afraid I still can't offer enough. Wow, this is really a strong energy. It's also why things have been delayed. The Sun in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse. But we see the Chariot, the Page of Cups, Justice, Knight of Swords. The way your reading came down today, too, was just very different. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. Page of Cups, Chariot. Yeah, because there is some of that dreamy energy here, too. I know you were giving more, and I'm so sorry. Look, the King of Cups looking right at that message. The holding back of the emotional energy. I like that it's coming in sincere. You know, the sincere apology is strong. King of Cups, Three of Swords. And they're really, really wanting to say it to you. And again, I feel like they're talking to somebody else. And this is connecting to that. Interesting. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. Thinking about it here, look at the pensive look here in the Five of Wands. And a lot of these dogs that are here are actually in that judgment energy. So around a lot of different things perhaps, but how they handled things. Connected directly to the apology. Connected to the Eight of Swords, putting themselves like kind of separating you. Whether it's physically or just communicating. Because that's like, yeah, okay, that they put themselves there. And they're ashamed of that. Again, for some of you, that's just around some ghosting in that Eight of Cups here. I write messages that I never send. It just turned bottoms up. Yeah, right here on the King of Swords in reverse. Very much writing messages. So whether they're actually typing them out, erasing them, or just writing them in their head, clear. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. For some of you, that is around something else in that Ten of Pentacles. I don't think that that's for everybody. I cannot stand not talking to you. This has been a strong message through your entire reading, Cancer. They can't. And I don't know if they can much longer if they haven't already tried to reach out. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. What is that other contract? Is it just commitment issues? I feel like it's way more than that. You know, what is it? Work, money? Cultural, religious differences, just being in different places in your lives, the timing, other people, work, money. So that's really strong energy. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. Coming here with the Ten of Wands, the stress, the overwhelming energy, the Five of Wands. I wish we were together right now. I feel this so strongly, Cancer. I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were here. There's a lot of emotions around how this person feels about you. It's weighing on my heart, actually. It just flew down. So many songs remind me of you. So they're listening to music and thinking about you. I am so sorry I hurt you. I'm ashamed of the way I handled things. I have so many regrets. Yeah, really, really strong regrets in that Five of Cups energy, Cancer. What's going on here? You are the love of my life. You are the love of my life. Manifesting you in this Magician energy. Some of you are going to see each other. Not everybody, but there is a communication that they're really wanting to have with you. I cannot stand not talking to you has been the energy of your reading. I feel your energy as we talk about that, and that is the Two of Cups here in the Five of Cups. Look, I have so many regrets because you have, I don't know if you realize that. I want to say that in the palm of your hand, you know. They love you. I want to kiss you. Will you wait for me? Page of Cups. Also trying to figure out how to come in here. I care too much what people think. Yeah. Right here with the Devil energy. Can you feel my love? I am afraid to contact you. I write messages that I never sent in the King of Swords in reverse. How long has that been going on for? Because it's kind of like bursting through here with this Knight of Swords, this King of Cups energy. It's like, you know, and it can be for some of you too that this is some of your energy in this Nine of Wands of kind of holding on to this ninth wand, like, I don't know if not wanting to communicate, or just being afraid of it, or just sort of like having some boundaries, you know, because there are Eight of Wands behind here. And that's the communication. It's Mercury and Sagittarius energy. So it's kind of like this message coming in. Maybe not being sure what to think about it. Maybe not. Something might have come in for some of you already. You're my other half. Lover's energy. Soulmate energy is really strong here. For some of you, there's twin flame energy here. I mean, it is here. And what I want to say is for some of you, it's around your twin flame. That's not for everybody, I know. But I want to bring through the energy when it's coming in. More channeled love messages, messages from their higher self, Cancer. Wait a minute. I just put what I was looking over here, I was told. I'm hearing that I need to bring in channeled song messages. Some of these might be your song, or a song that has a particular meaning for you. Can be songs you don't resonate with or even like. It's okay. Keep your heart open, because there's always a sentiment behind a song, and it can be things coming through that I won't even know to tell you. The entire reading, really, that's what's going to happen, you know. I keep crying, I keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. Sade, ordinary love. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Let's stay together, Tina Turner. Love of my life, love of my life, love of my life, Queen. Right here with the King of Cups. The wild and windy night, the rain washed away, has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. The Beatles, The Long and Winding Road, written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Look, You Are the Love of My Life is here. Love of My Life, Queen, written by Freddie Mercury. Interesting, too, just with Mercury, the last name, you know. Rest in peace, Freddie Mercury, of course, and Tina Turner, but that Mercury energy. As I write this letter, yeah, because they're writing letters in their head, or they're actually typing them out. For a lot of this, just constantly going on in their head what they're wanting to say to you. And maybe something has already come through, but it's a matter of time here. I'll tell you that. The truth, not just of how they feel, but what else is the truth? It's around this energy. They've been wanting to tell you, and they've been wanting to talk to you. As I write this letter, send my love to you. Remember that I'll always be in love with you. P.S. I love you, the Beatles. Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were, Barbra Streisand. This is very much Six of Cups energy. Sun in Scorpio. Just brought in another one. I was born to love you. With every single beat of my heart, I was born to love you. I was born to take care of you, Queen. I was born to love you. I reread our messages. Yeah. That's the Sun in Scorpio energy coming through, and that's a lot of what's on their mind here. Look, as I write this letter, messages that I never sent. So there is a triggering going on here. I don't know if you're able to see each other's social media, or there's stuff on their phone, computer, an energy of talking to other people, but I feel like it's around them, but it could also be people that you both know. I've never felt like this. No one compares to you. I miss you. This has been very strong today. We have a deep soul connection. Three of Cups energy. We were destined to meet. How did you meet? I feel like it was something really like different, you know? In any case, that's connected to fate and destiny. That's connected to the Wheel of Fortune. Everything reminds me of you. I think of you all the time. Please forgive me. That energy is really strong, Cancer. You are my other half. You are my other half. Are you answering, or are they validating that? We are soulmates. That's what this is. Look. You are my other half. You are my other half. We are soulmates. Do you think of me too? I think of you all the time. Yeah, the telepathy between you. So that's the other thing. It could be that you're hearing particular songs around this connection. So many songs remind me of you because for sure they have a playlist. I think you might too. But it's asking that question. Do you think of me too? I think of you all the time. It's an answer, you know? And telepathy's real. It's like a muscle, you know? You don't always know you're sending or receiving them. Sometimes you do. And sometimes you can be stronger in sending or receiving it, or both. I made so many mistakes. That's the regret, asking for forgiveness. 5 of Cups, also judgment. This is your last channeled love message from their higher self, Cancer. It's been my honor to read for you today. Well, gosh, I love you. That came through in the very beginning of your reading, and it's been coming through throughout the entirety of your reading. And they regret how they left things. They regret leaving you feeling like they didn't love you. And I feel like that's a lot of what they're saying to you here today, now, and also wanting to say to you. Whew, there's emotional. My heart feels both kind of light, but also kind of heavy. It's that 10 of Wands energy and the Knight of Swords of stuff still needing to be said here. Cancer, thank you so much for being here today, watching your reading here at the Tarot Closet. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you liked today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. I'm sending you so much love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you, for your highest good, for the highest good of those around you. And I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye, Cancer.